Are you struggling to generate high quality members for your martial arts school? Are you finding that when you send people to your website that none of the people actually are converting to any leads or you're getting any information at all? What if there was a way for you to actually generate leads without even needing a website? In this video, I'm going to cover 3 points as to why you don't need a website. Now, before I get into this, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Swapnil. I specialize in working with martial arts school owners. I've worked with over 200 martial arts school owners all across UK, US and Canada. Now, the stuff you're going to learn from me and also in this video is things that I've actually done every day, and this is the kind of stuff I teach my clients as well. Now, let's start with these 3 points. After the third point, I'm actually going to give you the solution as well as to what you should be doing instead. So number 1 is the actual design of the website. Most websites have this common framework, which is literally where at the top you have the name of the website, but they also have, services, about us. There's so many points for someone to actually click. What people actually generally do, what I've come across whenever I've done with my consultancy, is that they would use an ad or they'll send people to their website. Now, what's happened here is that because people's attention spans are so low these days, they actually get to your website and they'll start clicking around and they'll start going to your about us, services, seeing your timetable, all sorts of things. And then they actually forget as to the main reason as to why they even came to your website. Now, this is a really big reason as to why you'll find is that, if you're sending people to your website, that is not converting. Now, second reason is also to do more with the design, but it's actually the designer. What I mean by this is that most people will go to a web development guy or someone to actually make them these websites. These guys are great designers, but they're not actually conversion specialists. So this is something that you need to pay close attention to, is your website actually made in a way so that it can convert highly? It's so that people will come onto there, that it has the right information, has information about you. There's actually a proper good contact form page. There are many reasons and many things you should be doing on your website to make them convert highly. Now, this is something you need to pay close attention to as to who you're actually going to. Now, the third reason is that if you do find a conversion specialist, that people that actually do know what they're doing with websites, you'll find that they're very expensive. I found this even with my first business. I spent like close to £4,000 or £5,000 on a website. In hindsight now, I know that was not the most cleverest thing to do, but this is generally what most people do. You might have done this yourself. But the thing is, what you've done here is you've shot yourself in the foot, so to speak, is because you spent so much money in getting the perfect website, you've not actually tested things. What I mean by this is more like us going to the solution side, but what you need to be doing is using that money on advertising, making sure that your messaging is right. You actually find out offers that work for you. And then eventually you go and build out the website. So your website should not be the first thing that you go and get developed. Now, the actual solution to this is that what you need to be doing is taking someone from an ad or anywhere, even on Google, or exactly, depends the traffic source you're using, but send them to what we call a landing page. Now, what a landing page is literally just one web page with details about yourself, about your school. Not a lot, but it has an offer on there, and it just has one contact form. It's also called a squeeze page in the marketing world, but what it is that you're taking someone to just one page and they only have one action to do. It's to give you their details if they want to be contacted or if they want the offer that's on the page. What you'll find is that when you approach it this way, you'll generate a lot more leads. And doing it this way, you don't need to be going down the expensive route first. Now, I'm not saying you don't need a website at all. You do later on, but a website is more used like a brochure. It's more like where people will come and do some research on you. They can go and find you. Just to give you an idea, I didn't even get my website done until my business was hitting 6 figures. So you don't need a website when you're first starting. So I'm hoping you found that really useful. In the next video, you will see is another question that I get asked a lot, is that which one to use, Facebook or Google, to generate high quality martial arts members? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, click that subscribe button, click the bell notification, because each week I'll be coming out with these videos. But for now, make sure you go and check out that next video, which will show you which one I recommend, which one I've seen that has worked really, really well with all my clients that I've worked with. So I'll catch you in the next video, and thanks for watching.